Nearly 72 hours has passed since the update came out. BGSI probably made one of the most massive impacts on any other game with their massive update. World 2 introduced a lot of islands, a lot of new content, and a lot of things to do. But it has been 72 hours, and I managed to gather all of the information that you're going to need from this update, as well as everything you need to know. To start off, for beginners, this update has a new dice merchant, which is, ironically, it's pretty good. You know, I'm definitely not going to lie about this. It's definitely something that you should be investing in at least 3 times a day when you can. Like, all you got to do is purchase everything inside of the first page you see here, and then go ahead and re-roll all of it, and then just buy it all again. There we go. I did it a second time. Re-roll it all and buy it again. And would you look at that? We got some tickets V potions, which is going to be very helpful for what I'm about to show you. And for the last one, I can go ahead and get more super tickets and dice keys. This is, like I said, very good for collecting every single one of these items. And I highly recommend you guys do it because it's very easy to get tickets, as I'm about to show you. If you're literally broke on tickets somehow still in this update, bro, the first thing you want to do is get yourself all the way to the best island, the Robot Factory, where you will get the most amount of drops and most amount of tickets. And in this area, you want to actually go ahead and equip a bunch of pets that do tickets on them, except your ordinary pets, such as like the Easter basket and the Overlord. These aren't gonna help me in here, so you definitely want to make sure you're using stuff with tickets on it. And for me, it's gonna be things such as this rainbow shiny game master. Wait, rainbow shiny, what am I talking about? It's a shiny and mythic. I keep thinking I'm playing Petsin, bro, but this thing is very good because first of all, it's 1 in 80 million, and if I actually go ahead and equip it with all my other stuff, the stats on this thing get so insane. Keep in mind, even after 72 hours, myself doesn't have a max team, and that's because you don't actually need it. So if you even have normal game masters, you want to definitely go ahead and equip them. I mean, I have 43 left to make shiny, so here we go. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of these shiny real quick. I'm gonna show you how I got these because, for one, this is not earned from the best area. There we go. Here is our third, and there is our 4th shiny one of them. Let's just equip them all on my team, bro. Or to be honest, we probably want to equip stuff with super teamwork or team up V on them. Otherwise, they're not going to benefit me so much. So I'm just going to equip a bunch of pets that have Team Up V on it. And there we go. We have max pets. And look at the stats of the Game Master. It literally has 20,000 times tickets. With this, I have a multiplier of 260k. Now, keep in mind, I do have an infinity elixir running, which I will also show you how to get very easily. One way to get them, though, is definitely from the infinite pack, which I highly recommend buying the premium battle pass. If you guys don't actually have this, join my Discord server. We're giving them away for free. But as you can see, every single time I pick up something here, bro, we're getting around like 80 million. So hold on, let me go ahead and turn on golden orbs so that, you know, they spawn a lot faster. But there it is. We're gaining around 40 million ish. It obviously differs depending on how good it is of the thing you're picking up. Some are 80 mil, some are 20, some are 40. And if I actually have a tickets evolved on, that's when it becomes really insane because everything is over 100 million, bro. So I can literally get max tickets so fast. And if you haven't yet, definitely max out your mini games mastery. This is very helpful because you can get some amazing boosts from the robot claw. This is also one way to get the infinity elixir, but I highly recommend doing this, especially if you just want potions and stuff. It's really good. Like, boom, first try, bro. Let's see what potions we get. As you can see, we already got like a speed evolved over here, bro. Boom, there's one. And that is like so good, bro. And you do also want to be picking up the dices too, because there's going to be something that we're going to do with that in a second. But primary focus, I would definitely make it be the potions, because not many of the oftentimes do you get deals like this. So this could also be getting nerfed soon. Some of the other things definitely will be, and I'll explain that too. But now, bro, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up some of these dices. Here we go. It literally doesn't even matter what I pick up, just random ones. There we go. And within 2 seconds, I got 2 lucky evolved potions. The most important ones, speed evolved and luck evolved. The number one thing that I can tell anyone in order to be able to have access to all of these amazing pets and the best area as well as the best methods, you want to be hatching this game egg, which as you can see, oddly enough, my server has for 3 days and 8 hours. This game egg does not offer a secret. However, what it does offer is literally probably the best pets inside the entire game. As you can see on their Discord server, they said that, hey everyone, I wanted to let everyone know that the board egg is meant to be a limited time egg and will change as the board gets more updates. We forgot to put the limited tags on the pets, blah 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 blah. So everything inside of this game egg is eventually going to become limited, meaning it will hold on to some value. At the moment, it doesn't have a secret, nor is it anywhere inside of the index. Like, I searched for this thing a million times, bro. I cannot get it to pop. But the game masters are literally some of the best things you can get inside the game because, one, it's super easy to get the game egg at the moment. And in the next update, these things are going to be getting nerfed heavily. As I say, I really mean heavily. If you go to the board game at the moment, it is very easy to get this thing. So, first of all, to roll right now, if I get a 3, it's a 2.4% chance I can get it. And also a 2.4% chance that I get an infinity elixir. Now, I'm going to actually go ahead just roll a 1 on purpose so that way I can show you that. Look at that, there's an instant infinity elixir that I can land on, which is 10%, meaning there's a very good chance I can get on it. Now I will say you're not gonna get it every single time, but this thing is getting nerfed by 4 times, so it's gonna become 2.5% in the next update, and it's very good because it's literally free infinity elixir. I just got 20 minutes, bro. Oh, and what makes it better is that you can get this infinity elixir while hatching the game egg infinitely. Yes, bro, I literally mean like it doesn't expire at all. Now, to be able to do this, you want to go ahead and equip your luck team. I highly recommend having a high roller team. If you don't, you're literally scamming yourself. Without a high roller team, I have 1,370% luck. But with it, I have 1,810. I can make it tremendously better, though, if I actually go to this game board right here. And then before I press continue, you want to go all the way to the egg over here. Now, before you start hatching, you want to press continue. Go to this. Literally pick any of the dices. I prefer picking the most that I have. And you want to press auto roll. Literally just press auto roll to where it is playing for you. Now, if I go ahead and press R on my keyboard, which is the auto hatch key, I am going to start hatching and rolling at the same time. 3, 2, 1, boom. Look, we are literally hatching and rolling at the same exact time. So I could literally get server luck, random evolution potions, or anything while I am just rolling. Unfortunate thing is these are probably going to get tremendously nerfed, and I doubt you'll be able to even do this in the next updates, but it is a very cool that you can do this right now because of some bugs. But instant infinity elixir, 10% right there. Come on, bro, imagine we get that. This will literally be the perfect example. Okay, we didn't get it, but we did get server luck, which, by the way, if you're going to do this, you want to have the best server luck on. I would definitely put on speed evolved and luck evolved because they're fairly easy to get back. And definitely want some mythic evolved as well. But if I do it now, as you can see, 2,800% luck. All right, let's go ahead, do it again. Continue and then press R. And also keep in mind, while I'm auto rolling, if I spam R with either a macro or something, I will be able to hatch the eggs even faster than what is going at already. You don't necessarily have to use the entire infinity elixir on eggs. I mean, after you have a certain amount, I highly recommend definitely going to the top and using it to get a bunch of tickets, because I think if you have like just a few billion, you can AFK overnight. Like, let me go ahead and equip my main team. Here it is, and it literally doesn't even have half the pets, but I have a 1 million times multiplier, and I'm getting about a billion every single time I collect this. Not to mention, the infinity pass will give you even more of everything that you need. And I do actually have 2 that I'm not gonna finish, I don't think. So let's just go ahead and skip it, because with an infinity elixir, I gain way more than I'm supposed to. I gain literally like 6,000 when I'm only supposed to get 3,600. But here we go. Let's claim it all. And oh my god, still no secret, bro. If you didn't watch my video where I spent a bunch of Robux on that, I highly recommend you do so. I think it's a pretty good video. But I'm gonna go ahead, hatch a bunch of eggs, and yeah, I will be back to see if I can get the jackpot. Okay, I'm back. We got a bunch of really good stuff, including a shiny Game Master. And as you can see, yeah, we have literally a bunch of them now. This is going to be able to make me and make my team a million times better than what it already is. And I highly recommend you guys constantly do this because, like I said, this egg is limited. Probably not in the next update, but in the one after that, I would expect it to go away. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go over to this guy and get Team Up V on literally every single one of these pets. Hello? Why is it not rolling anything? Bro, I'm literally rolling air right now. What the heck is going on? Why is enchanting so broken? Oh, and don't be dumb like me. Make sure you're actually powering up your pets. I know a lot of people probably are about to comment on this, but I promise I'm literally blind, bro. All right, I've gone ahead and updated all of the pets on my team. I already put like Team Up V with Bubbler or Looter V. And now I'm blowing 300,000 bubbles with an infinity elixir. Oh, and I can also be buying my black market over here where, you know, I can get even more evolved potions. But you don't really even have to do that because you're going to get so many from just playing the board game in the minigame paradise. And that is also why I recommended constantly buying this dice merchant because it gives you free dice. And to be honest, I've never ran out of dice. I literally still have like 48 after I've spent so much. But even if I run out of this, I have 466 of this other dice, so they give you plenty to work with. There we go. We landed on another tile, and there is that server luck, which is really nice, or the rare gamer title. Can I please? No. 15-minute playtime reward is probably the worst thing that you can get rolling on this, but I guess it is what it is. If you are manually grinding, though, when you get to a space where the next two are question marks, I highly recommend going to the one roll and just rolling on them, because in that case, you'll be able to get instant infinity elixirs or 3 random evolution potions. And there we go. I got 3 random evo potions. Amazing. Why am I getting coins evolved in the dice world, bro? Hello? They should have not added that. But there is the special egg too. That will add more time to the game egg that we have at spawn. But nope, of course we get playtime rewards. You do also constantly have this chest to collect for the tickets, but I mean, I don't really recommend it. In the end, if you are going for secrets, I highly recommend you only hatch the cyber egg or you go to the infinity egg. The infinity egg is actually much cheaper, but it might be harder to hatch the secret. I remember they used to be 1 in 40 million in the normal Infinity Egg to just roll on any type of secret, and then it would roll again. But on the minigame Paradise, which you can change it by pressing this button, I am not exactly sure what it is, and I don't think anybody knows because the developers did not disclose this yet. It also says you can get the game egg pets in here, but I promise you, you're literally never gonna get it. But depending on your goals, hatching here for a secret might be better, or even finishing your index, which by the way, you do have to redo it again to get the 50% luck and 50% shine. I repeat, you cannot carry that information from the overworld onto the minigame Paradise. They do not stack. But yeah, I think I'm going to go back to upgrading my team and hopefully getting the jackpot pet. The jackpot pet is literally the best pet you can get on this egg, but it's like 1 in 20 million. So, you know, it takes a lot of work. But if you enjoyed this video, please watch this video on the screen right here. It's one of my favorite videos, and I went ahead and handpicked it for you because I really think you're going to like these two. So go ahead, pick one, whichever piques your interest the most, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye. I love you guys.